Now, the Halloween, Joran van Sloot shared a few drinks at Carlos and Charlie's. No one disputes that. But what happened when the bar closed? At what point did you leave Carlos and Charlie's?
Yeah, when it was closing, when everyone started leaving, and you saw the groups of people leaving.
Were they throwing you out, turning the lights on and all? What was the sign that it was time to go?
Yeah, it was just they turned off the music and they turned off everything, and it was just time to go. Yeah.
Had you made any agreement or arrangement with Natalie at that point to leave with her?
No, not at all. That came very spontaneously. She's like, okay, you want me to go with you? And I was like, okay. And I saw her go up to some of her friends. I don't know what she said to them. And then we ended up leaving. The point was to go to my house.
Any other conversation with her before you left Carlos and Charlie's? Remember anything you guys talked about, said, or anything?
Not really. It was more like, not just normal, casual talk.
Did she say where she was from, for instance? Or
yeah, she said that she was from Alabama, and she said she wanted to become a doctor. And yeah.
Did she ask you about yourself?
Yeah, she asked me about myself too.
What did you tell her?
I told her I was 19. When I was actually 17, but yeah.
Did you say were your plans or anything like that? What you wanted to do? I mean, was there that much of a dialogue between you?
Not really. I mean, I never really got to actually know her. I really didn't actually ever get to know her like, a friend or, someone like that. It was just casual talking to know a little about each other, and that's all it was.
Was it the kind of bar situation where it's loud, you're talking over loud music, or did you have a conversation?
It was loud music, but you could have a conversation.
So what time do you think you stepped foot out of Carlos and Charlie's?
Probably 1 a.m.
Did you walk out with Natalie?
Yeah, I walked out with her.
She had your hand? Or you had her hand?
Yeah, we had each other's hand, and Satish was there as well with us.
Where was Deepak?
He was waiting in his car.
Any reason why he went out ahead?
I don't know. You have to ask him that.
Is he sort of a guy who enjoys the bar scene?
I don't know. Again, you'd have to ask him that. I mean.
How about the girls? They like him?
I don't know. You have to ask him that.
But when you were out with him or something, did he talk to them? Was he friendly?
No, he didn't talk to them.
How about
he didn't really talk to any of them.
How about Satish? Did he?
No.
How far was the car parked from Carlos and Charles?
This one was parked right behind it.
So Deepak's at the car. Satish is in front of you?
Satish was with us.
With you. And then you and Natalie, holding hands, walked to the car.
Yeah.
Any discussion between Carlos and Charlie's and the car between you and Satish or you and Natalie?
No, just between me and Natalie. So we were speaking English to each other. And I asked her if she wanted to go back to her hotel. And that's what she said that she wanted to. She asked me if I had a big house or not. And then she said, I said, so you want to see my house? She said, yeah, so I wanted to go to your house.
All right, so the plan, I assume, was that you were interested in her, at least, I assume, correct me if I'm wrong, that you would take her back and have some sort of relationship with her.
No.
Ever talked about it, about whether you're going to have sex, anything like that?
No, not actually talk about it, no, but not like she said, no, you really want to have sex, no, it wasn't anything like that.
That was your intention, and you were hopeful that was her intention? Mm-hmm. Did she ever say anything at all sexual to you at that point, walking to the car, and you can't say anything?
No, it was just we were holding hands, and we walked to the car.
When you got to the car, who drove?
It was Deepak driving the car.
It's his car?
It's his car.
He likes his car?
I think so.
I hear that they paid a lot of attention to his car.
Yeah, I think so too.
Does he let Satish drive it?
Yeah, sometimes. Yeah, Satish drives it sometimes.
What kind of car is it?
It's a Honda Civic, a gray one.
And had you driven it before?
No.
You never been in his car before?
I've been with him, yeah, but then driven it myself.
Okay, but you've been in the car. For 9 months, Joran van Sloot has lived under a cloud of suspicion. Tonight, he answers our questions about the night Natalie disappeared. So you leave Carlos and Charlie's, and your intention was to head to your house. Did you actually head to your house?
Yeah, we did. We actually did end up heading to my house because that's what she was. That's what she wanted to do, so I was fine with it. And during the car ride, she had her hand on my leg, and I had my hand on her leg, and we were both in the back. We were kissing each other, and so I took every hand in a positive, not in a bad way.
Did you actually make it to your house?
Yeah, we did. We actually did stop in front of my house. We got to my house, and then she said she wanted to go see sharks.
Why sharks?
I have no idea why she wanted to go see sharks, and so I was laughing and telling her there's no sharks.
Did you actually go into your house with her?
No, we never even got out of the car there.
She had no interest in going into your house? Didn't say anything?
No, at that point she wanted to go see sharks is what she said. And then she came with a strange story that her mom was Hitler's sister or Hitler's sister's daughter, and she was sorry to me for that because because I don't know, she thought I was German or something, and I'm like, I'm Dutch, so I don't really care about anything like that. And I asked, you're joking, right? And she said, no, I'm serious. And just another example of that is, that's a strange story. That makes absolutely no sense. Why would you say something like that if it's not true? But there's actually police reports of one of her friends that says she told her the same thing.
Now, the whole time you're in the car, driving from Carlos and Charlie's, stopping for a short time at your house and talking to Nellie, did Deepak and Satish join the conversation? Are they talking?
Not really. We had music on. There was one remark she did make, like she told me, she asked me if they were my slaves, because they were driving around. But Deepak and Satish never ended up hearing that. I told them that afterwards. So yeah, because she said that in Alabama, we consider black people slaves.
All right, so you drive from your house, and where's the next point you stop the car?
The next point we stopped the car was at the beach where we ended up going to. We were driving, we were supposed to drive to our hotel then. But we drove right by that, and she said, yeah, because she didn't want to go to her hotel, she wanted to go see sharks.
About how long did it take from the point of your house to drive to the beach?
That probably takes 5 minutes.
Did you drive past her hotel at that point, or just drive right to the beach?
No, we drive past her hotel, and then took the road right next to her hotel.
And so when you go to the beach, you then move down to the Marriott, is that right? You went farther north to the Marriott. Had you ever been to the Marriott Beach before?
Yeah, tons of times.
I guess as a kid, you played soccer there, right?
I played soccer on the beach there. We met my friends to the beach there. I've been there probably 1,000 times.
Why that beach? I mean, there's an awful lot of beaches in this on this island. Why that beach?
Yeah, because we're driving towards our hotel. That's just, and that was just the one place I wanted to get out.
Had you ever been to the beach before with Deepak and Satish?
With them alone.
So where did you park?
If you drive right by the last Marriott hotel, so you took a left, and you could drive right to the end of the road there, and we stopped there, so you're basically still at the hotel. And that's where we got out of the car, and I told Deepak that I'll call you later to pick me up, and he said okay, and he left, and we walked on the beach, and there were people there. There were couples there on the beach as well. I mean, we walked by other couples. It's not that beach it's a very busy beach. There's a lot of people there, even at nighttime.
And the beach, you weren't directly in front of the Marriott. You're a little bit north of the Marriott, is that right? You call it the Marriott Beach, but you weren't directly in front of the hotel?
At that point, we were basically almost directly in front of the Marriott.
Did you cut through the hotel at the beach?
No, you didn't really cut, because you're right at all the right side of the Marriott Hotel, all the way at the right. She didn't really cut through the hotel, but you were walking on the hotel property where there's the beach chairs and all that stuff.
So Deepak just dropped you off, and he indicated he was willing to come back and pick you up at some point?
Yeah.
He didn't mind, he wasn't going to go home and sleep for an hour and be annoyed by your call? He didn't indicate, like, don't wake me up or anything like that? He had no complaints at all? What was your intention at that point? To have sex with her?
That was my intention, yeah. That was my first intention.
And where did you think Deepak and Satish were going?
Home.
Did they go all the way home and come back at you?
Yeah, it's not that far of a drive.
Why would they do that for you?
I don't know. It's for their friends, I think.
Had they ever done that before for you?
That no, but I don't have a car, so how else would I have gotten home? I mean, could have paid a taxi cab to gotten home, but no. They said he was fine with that. He said that's fine. He would pick me up.